Hello, beautiful human. I'm Zach. That's Stanley. Welcome to the studio. Now for the 10th time, Jake Miller.
It probably is close to
No, it
10
is.
times.
You've been on the show 9 times.
Have I really?
Yes.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's great.
I mean, we have known each other for
Long time.
like a decade.
I remember when you came in with the craziest posse.
Yeah, you said this last time. I had the security and I had 27 people with me. Now I'm riding solo. I get it.
You know, I love it. You're my favorite. And by the way, there's so many things that have been consistent in your life, including the people that you've had around, right? Like your band and your manager and your family is just so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And now you have an incredible wife.
Yes. Have you met Brandi?
Yes.
At sushi one time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I got to say, the last time you were on our show, it made it into our New York Times profile.
Our interview?
Yes. Like you're right there
Cool.
in the first 3 lines.
You are.
Nice. I'll take it.
I mean, you're very woven into the identity of what we do. So
That's
thanks
crazy.
for coming
Yeah,
back.
I mean, you were one of my first interviews back in like 2018.
Dude, and you were selling out the Best Buy Theater.
Yeah.
I remember that entire era.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, we've been through chapters and eras together. the three of
2018,
us.
your first interview was in 2013 with us.
2013, no. Really?
Yes, dude.
Oh my God, that
In
just
New
made me
York
feel so
City.
old.
I remember this. And I remember going to your Best Buy Theater show.
Yeah.
And like, I remember all of this. You were signed to Warner at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally different era.
Crazy.
You and a couch on the stage.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And now you're blowing up in China.
Yes. That wasn't on my bingo card, but yes.
It's so great.
Yeah, man.
I get it.
I don't know when the last time I saw you guys was. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago. But
2022.
okay, yeah. So a lot's happened since then. A lot in my personal life, a lot
got
overseas. I got married.
Mazel tov.
Thank you so much. But yeah, China was just the most random but awesome life change ever. A song that I made, Rumors, back in like 2014, 2015, is now a hit song, currently a hit song in China. They told me, the people at Douyin, which is like the TikTok of China, they told me that everyone in China under 35 has heard Rumors. China, like,
That's
huge.
crazy.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. There's a whole other universe
Yeah.
that exists on the internet,
Yeah.
populated by beautiful, incredible human beings that are just eager for art and conversation and culture.
Yeah.
But like, we don't even know because we're on
Different social medias.
100%.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was happening before I even was told that it was happening over there. So Rumors was blowing up on their social media for like a year before I had any idea. And it's just changed my life. It's really changed the way I look at making music.
How so?
I mean, last year was my best year yet, and it was because of a song that I made almost 10 years ago.
I gotta say, congrats. Like, it's gonna like make me That's amazing.
It's great. Thank you so much.
I've known you for a long time.
Thank you.
You've apparently stated.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen I've had some ups and downs. I've had some amazing moments, but even the peak of like what was happening in America for me in 2013, like it's way bigger in China right now than it ever was here, and nobody here can even feel it, which is crazy. But it's like I don't really care about that. It's more just going back to your question. How does it change for me, and how do I approach life and music differently? I don't care now if I release a song or an album and it doesn't do well in the first week or first month or first year. I put out music that I love. I don't feel any pressure about it anymore. And if a song resonates in America, in China, and anywhere 10 years later, I don't care. Like, awesome.
It will find its way when it's meant to find its way.
And like I have hundreds and hundreds of songs out in the universe. So I just have to hope that like, you know, and in China right now, more and more of my songs are becoming very popular. A song called Parties, which is just like so random to me, but like it's awesome. And it's because of Rumors. And then the song called Ross and Rachel. And that's just kind of like what I've always wanted to happen in America. But like, I'll take it in China. You know what I mean?
How are you alerted to this? Who tells you that this is happening? Because it is another world, right? Like in some cases, it takes having a Chinese cell phone number.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to get a Chinese phone with a Chinese SIM card, but even so, I wouldn't be able to like read all the comments and stuff. It's all in Chinese. But I do have a record label, 88 Rising, in China.
Amazing.
They're amazing. And every single day, you know, we're on a big WeChat chain, me and like, you know, 10 people, part of the label. And they'll say, you know, this is how your social media has grown this week. These are the trends that are popular this week. If you could send us a video of you and Brandi doing XYZ in the backyard. And so I send them content specifically for Chinese social media every day, like 3 videos every day. And I made it's insane, man.
This is crazy.
It's crazy. And I recognize how crazy it is. But like last week, I made this like 20-second video saying like, here are some songs that I made that you might recognize me from. And I sing 10 seconds of Rumors and then Parties. And in 2 days, I gained like 250,000 followers on this one platform in China. Like that's how big and different it is out there. Like you can't gain 250,000 followers in a day in America on Instagram. But like now people are finally like starting to connect Jake Miller with Rumors because everyone's heard the song over there, but like they may not know who I am or that I sing it.
So they're bridging the gap. They're getting to understand you.
Yeah, that's the goal right now is just to now put my face in front of, on their screens and let them know like I made that song.
When are you going to China next?
It's the last stop on my honeymoon next month.
Well, are you going like for work purposes?
Yeah, we have a festival.
Wait, hold on. I want to go. I just want to watch this with you. I need to see the reaction. Like,
yeah,
that's you. This is crazy.
I wish all of my friends and family, like some of my family has seen Brandi's coming with me on this one, but I just wish everybody.
You should document the whole thing.
Well,
yeah,
you were just
I do.
There, right?
I was there maybe. It was like a month before my wedding. Yeah, like 3 months ago, maybe.
What was that experience like?
Yeah, but it's a different world now. It grows every day, right? Your
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if I went today versus 3 or 4 months ago, I don't think I would feel like a difference based on like the song. Is it growing or But it is just another world out there. Literally, it's the other side of the world, and it's so amazing. The fans are so different and nice and polite, and the shows are different. Like in between songs, everyone just like claps and then just hush, like they're watching a movie. Like it's very respectful. Yeah, I just wish all my friends and family could be side stage for one show because it's very different. It's crazy.
So do you think you're like moving there?
No. No, we just bought a house.
Yeah, you have a sick house.
Yeah.
Congratulations, too.
Thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without China. But yeah, we just bought a house. We're not leaving for a long time. Yeah.
Will you go there more in a year?
Yeah. I mean, it's our priority right now. And to a lot of people, especially like my American fans, I think some people are confused, like why I'm concentrating so much on China, but there's so much opportunity for me right now. And I don't want to lose this moment. I just want to keep adding fuel to the fire.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I just got invited to perform Rumors at a massive award show in like 2 months. So I'm just going to keep going and just see where this could take me. And then hopefully bring all that energy back to America or other countries. Like it's the goal.
When is the last time this has happened for somebody who is from America in another country? Like,
I don't know.
That's not
definitely never thought it happened to me.
So interesting.
It is really interesting.
But do you know the origins though? Like, can you trace back how they got the record?
It just went viral on their version of TikTok on Douyin.
Who posted it first?
I don't know. I don't think it was like a specific like dance. I think it's just the instrumental of Rumors is very upbeat and fun. Do 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 do. I think they were just using like the instrumental post-chorus. Rumors, and like that's all you would hear from me. Rumors. So like they weren't. I think like the clip that was going viral was more the beat rather than like my chorus or like the lyrics. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. When we perform it at festivals in China, it's like 70,000 people. I'm like second to last on the bill. And I'm like, all right, guys, this is my last song. It's changed my life. The song is called Rumors. And every single phone goes up horizontally. They film horizontally there. And it's just really wild to see, man. It's crazy.
What's
Very
also
different.
interesting is the fact that you signed with a label because after you left the previous label, I was like, he's never going to sign with a label again.
Yeah.
Why'd you want to do that?
I mean, at this point in my life, anytime I sign with a label, they know, like, it's a very clear thing that, like, you're not going to really be involved creatively. If you are, it's because I want you to. But, you know, back when I was kind of, like, I don't know if we could curse on this, but back when I was kind of shitting on labels and, like, my record label, it's because they were coming in and, like, telling me what to do, what music to make, this is corny, like, don't do this. Now it's like, no label will tell me that because I've kind of earned my spot, I feel like, in the industry after 10 or 11 or 12 years doing it. So my manager, my label, like, I respect everyone's opinion, but if I like something, if I like a song that I make, it's coming out. Like, nobody's going to stand in my way of doing that. So right now, you need a record label in China. I mean,
yeah, it's a whole different territory.
Yeah, I don't speak Chinese. I don't have any friends in China, so it's like I really trust them, and They're
It's
really
so weird. You don't speak Chinese?
speak like maybe like 6 or 7 phrases.
Yeah, I see you're learning a little bit.
I am. Well, I ni is I love you. Ni hao. What shoe Jake Miller is I am Jake Miller. It's pretty much all I got.
It's wild that your life is changing in a whole other country.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's just another reason why like this industry is just such a fun job, and like who knew that was that would happen. Like I always used to get like excited because like I would like wake up with a possible like email or text from like a manager or an opportunity, but like this is like just so different and out there for me that it's opened my eyes even more. Like who knows what can happen with my music? Like it could take me literally anywhere, and I'm not going to be like, you know, I wouldn't have expected it. So I don't know. It's just really cool.
And you also keep going viral here. I mean, your dad did at least.
Yeah, my dad.
Your dad's amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome. I've definitely also approached social media a lot different in the last couple years. I think like back in the day, I was very like hesitant to, you know, look like an influencer, and everything I posted had to be music driven because, you know, if you follow me, it's probably because of my music. And I was scared to post any relationship stuff or fitness stuff or I don't know, anything besides music really. And now, you know, I'm just kind of seeing like the best results from posting every day, just random stuff, like a video of me and Brandi being goofy in the pool, a video of my dad singing at the wedding. Like all of these things are in hopes that they blow up and more people discover my music. It all funnels into the music. I always say that, but it's true.
It is wild though. Like you have built a career. Like I see you on Instagram. I see you building your gym and having a sponsor attached to it. You know, like you've built a whole side career.
Yeah, I think it's important. Like the older I get, the more difficult the industry gets, at least in America. And so I kind of have to not pivot because music will always be my number one lane, but, you know, figure out other ways to have income. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of brand deals, which has been huge for me. I've worked with recently Colgate and Nordstrom's and Xbox. And, you know, I'm just not afraid to be looked at as like an influencer anymore. I don't care what I look like online. I'm a musician who works out, who likes showing off his relationships, who likes being goofy. Like I'm just myself on social media. I'm very transparent with every aspect of my life. And I think that's why people have been following me more this year than ever.
How do you get to that mindset though? Like what changed in your head where you're like, okay, I don't care how people view me anymore?
It's a good question. I mean, I still care how people view me. I just want people to view me as me, like as how I actually am. So I'll never post anything that's not genuine. As long as I'm posting stuff that's genuine to me, whether it's music related or not, I don't think I can go wrong. But I think around the pandemic, when I started creating like those little goofy 30-second videos,
they were blowing up.
They were blowing up.
You posted them.
They were blowing up, and they were so much fun to make. They highlighted my music talent in a way because I was making, you know, homemade beats with spoons and kitchen utensils and rapping on top of it. And you know, they were making me new fans. Like even though it wasn't like a normal way of promoting myself, because up until then I was just making music and releasing it. Now all of a sudden I'm making goofy little videos in my backyard with my family, but I was getting fans from it. And yeah, it's just crazy. Like nowadays so many people will DM me and be like, hey, I just discovered your music yesterday because of a wedding clip that went viral, or your clip, your ad with Colgate. I discovered your music through that, and I'm like, yes, like that's what I've always wanted. That's the goal.
It's an organic funnel, and they're coming because they like you. So the intention is different beyond like, oh, I like the clip of this song. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
definitely,
they're invested in you because they've traveled from some just algorithmically viral video, to discover and click into your link tree and you know, get to your music.
Yeah, it's interesting, and like a lot of these brand deals, like Nordstrom's, will even give me the creative freedom to do something musical in these brand deals. Normally it's just, you know, an influencer talking to the camera, hey guys, go buy this, go do this. They'll let me make a little jingle out of it, which to me is like, it kind of justifies it. Like not only am I, you know, making money, but I'm also showing off that I'm a musician, and like, you know, I'm still a musician at heart.
They pay pretty well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the Noodles Company jingle too, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you did a lot of good jingles.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm like the Charlie Sheen of 2024 TikTok jingles.
Are they using these jingles outside of TikTok, or like what's the deal?
I don't think so. No,
Could you do that in your career seriously? Is there somebody a jingle?
Would I?
Yeah. There's good money in that.
I feel like one day when I decide to like stop becoming an artist for myself, because I'm always gonna want to have a job in music. I've always said like I could see myself like scoring movies or like being a musical director on like a TV show or something.
That's cool shit. Yeah. Nobody wants to do the jingles, man.
I would do the jingles, I guess. I mean,
it's
a very tough balance with the jingles.
Yo, my friend's uncle came up with Subway Eat Fresh.
No, really?
Yeah, you should see the castle he lives in.
Yeah, I'll do jingles.
And he did that shit like 30, however many years ago, and he's still getting paid.
That's crazy. Have you ever heard the story of I forgot the rapper, but he did the ba-da-ba-ba-ba, and like he sold the rights like early on and only made like $300,000 or something, but like. Now looking back, he could have made like 50 million or something like this. Are you looking it up, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a super famous rapper.
Isn't it Pharrell?
I think he was involved, but I'm thinking of someone else. He's a really big rapper. I just can't remember his name.
Oh, Pusha T.
Pusha T, yeah.
Pusha T.
Pusha T. He's the one that got like screwed because he could have made like generational wealth off that, and I think I don't really know what happened, but
he was paid a one-time basis without any royalties.
Yeah.
So.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, now we know what not to do.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's your time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see your Nordstrom video. They're good. You make great content.
Thank you. I try. I approach making videos and brand deals kind of similar to songs. I just want everything to have like, quality behind it and creativity. And I don't want to just be somebody online who's just kind of following trends. I want to just kind of create my own stuff. I don't know. It's been fun. The internet's been nice to me recently. I think I've gained a lot of new fans who have hopefully gone and listened to my music because of all these weird, fun videos.
Can we talk about Mini You?
Yeah, please.
Is it about creating like a child?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, cool.
That's a weird way to put it.
That is a weird way to put it.
Okay. What's the right way to say it? Carlos,
having kids.
Having a kid, planning for the future.
It is about that, yes.
No, but it is, like I get like this idea of like looking at someone and be like, oh, I want to see your kid. Like I want to know what that like.
Yeah.
I want to see I want to like raise a Mini You.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just about wanting to have kids and see that mini version of my wife and just a little blonde girl running around the house kicking a soccer ball. Like that's nothing really makes me happier. Like I really feel like I am ready for that next chapter in my life. So is Brandi, and fingers crossed everything goes well and healthy. But we are gonna start trying pretty soon.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You guys are in such deep love.
We really are.
It's crazy.
Thank you.
Can you remind everyone the origin stories of your relationship?
Yeah, I DM'd her on Instagram. I told her to come to my show in Tampa. She had never heard of me. She was dating somebody at the time. She didn't come. A lot of her sorority sisters knew who I was, but she didn't care. She didn't come to the show, kind of kept in touch. She was living in Florida at the time. She became single. I was single. And during the pandemic, she really just we started getting closer, and she just spent like every single day in my backyard with me and my parents and my sister. And that was kind of it. When I saw how well she got along with my sister and my family, I'm like, this is like, wife material. And then we moved here, got a place, and yeah, she's the best, man. She's a speech pathologist. She's now volunteering at pet shelters. Like, she's the best.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All from Instagram.
All from Instagram.
Look at
Again,
you.
Instagram is just
like
top on my list right now.
Yeah, how'd you find her? Your explore page, eh?
No, it wasn't luck. It wasn't, well, it was kind of luck, but yeah, I get pretty cringed out thinking about this now, but like we would just go city to city and like Google, like if I had a show in Tampa tonight, we'll all Google like best college in Tampa, and then we'll Google best sorority at this college, and then we'll go to their Instagram and invite a bunch of college girls to the show. But it is a really cringy and douchebag thing to do, but it led me to finding my wife, so wouldn't have changed anything about it.
Interesting technique.
Yeah.
And now
you're dating
married.
somebody now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I'm in love. It's pretty cool.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really
You dating
special.
anybody?
Hell no. I heard the laughs in the other room.
I heard it too. Bunch of girls like, fucking damn it.
Love is amazing. It's really special when you find your person, your partner.
Yeah. Congratulations. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, you too.
Thank you.
Do things feel different now that you're married, or does it still feel like the same exact relationship?
No, it feels how it did, right,
Before?
the last couple of years. I feel like me and Brandi have been married, kind of since year one, honestly. I mean, we lived together within the first year, so she's awesome, man. I could spend this whole hour talking about her. She's great.
COVID really defines relationships, you know.
Yeah.
It was formed in that, right? She would just come to your house.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for the pandemic, you know, it was kind of like speed dating almost, because she was over every day. And it went from like doing long distance and kind of FaceTiming every now and then to like, you know, just being with her 24/7 for like 6 months. So learned a lot about each other. She learned a lot about my family, vice versa. And yeah, I just knew right off the bat that she was the one for sure.
The wedding looked amazing.
Thank you.
Looked
Best
expensive.
day of my life. It was expensive, but like
Worth
a lot
it?
of my friends are getting married in Florida, and my wedding was the cheapest.
Damn.
It's just like the venue that we chose was so gorgeous that it made everything look like insanely expensive, but it was pretty average, at least for the weddings that like I go to of my friends.
Would you have done anything differently? People like go through weddings and sometimes they come out and they're like, oh, I wish I had a smaller wedding. Wish I
No,
did.
everything I think was perfect. I wish I never got drunk, but I definitely got tipsy when the party started, and being tipsy mixed with all the emotions and overwhelmingness of all the people, mixed with like the sun has finally gone down and now it's dark outside. I don't really remember the party like as much as I wish I did.
I get it.
It really was like I wasn't drunk. I probably had 1 or 2 drinks, but
It's just overwhelming. Like it's very
Super
stimulating
overwhelming.
to the point of like you kind of just black out.
yeah, people do say like it goes by and like this. I don't think the day went by really fast. We really made a huge deal to like take every moment in and be by each other's side the whole time. It was awesome, man. I wish I could just relive it every day. It was great.
Does that make you want to get married?
No, but it looked wonderful. The thing with whenever you see Jake, you just know what's going on in his life. Like I see every home renovation.
Dude,
I
the
see
home renovations are great. I came to you for some like advice.
The house is beautiful.
Thank you so much. What did you ask me about again?
We were DMing. You don't remember.
Oh no,
Jesus.
I remember. Well, no, I just wanted to know specifically what you were asking about.
No, I was like just the general process because like I
Yeah.
always toy with
I
this
think you're asking
concept
about the kitchen.
kitchen
Yeah.
and then like really the overall renovation because I have no idea like what those things genuinely cost.
Yeah, no, neither did I.
Yeah, but I get it's worth it if you get your house at the right price.
Yeah, which I think I did. The renovations were like it wasn't my goal to find a house that we would have to spend a lot of money to renovate. I just wanted to find somewhere that was perfect and done already. But Brandi convinced me. She's like, I promise, like if we get this house and like make it our own, like we'll have fun doing it and it'll be worth it. And she was totally right. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Obviously costed a little bit more than I expected, but I think it's all just towards, you know, the investment for whenever we sell it one day.
Yeah, and you also never leave. Like you have
We
no
never
reason
leave.
to leave.
No, especially now that I made the gym in the garage.
Yeah,
I literally don't leave. Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
And
it's
you
awesome.
got so much content out of it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
really did.
We really did.
Look at you.
A lot.
Write-offs on write-offs on write-offs.
Crazy. Yeah.
So do you have music cooking? Like where are you at?
Yeah.
Like are you creating every day, creating every week? What's your flow?
I wouldn't say creating every day. Creating every week for sure. I have a song coming out next month with a big Chinese artist. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to talk about this right now, or at least the artist, but it's a song called How on Earth, and I'm really proud of it. It's really cool.
Cool.
And it's like a full collab. It's not even like a feature. It's me and him, and he's huge in China.
How'd you do it?
Well, I met him at a festival. He headlined the festival. Like, seriously, he's massive over there. And then we just got close on WeChat, and I sent him a couple songs. I said, you know, which one of these resonate with you? And he picked this one, sent me a verse back, and yeah, we're about to run for the hills. It's gonna be cool.
Dude, you're gonna be a superstar in China.
That's the goal.
This
That's
is
the goal.
Crazy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like you got to document this.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You
But
just
yeah,
got to
but,
document the stark difference between life in America and then when you go to China.
It's just so weird though, like, cause like you wouldn't really ever know the difference. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I go to China and do this, like this awesome stuff and then come back, you're like, how was China? I'm like, it was sick. And you're like, okay, cool. Like, that's how my conversations go. It's like, I can't really explain it to you. It's
You gotta
it's
see
just
it.
awesome. You have to see it. But yeah, but I am making music, you know, I have a lot of songs that I'm kind of sitting on. Back to like the conversation that we were talking about before of like not really feeling much pressure anymore. I'm making a lot of songs these days that like I really like, but I don't love. So I just kind of want to ease my way into it, put out songs that I love. This is also the first year that I've ever not toured in America since I started. So again, I'm just like,
That's crazy.
it is crazy and it feels a little strange. And I know I'm getting like a little bit of backlash from the fans,
I
but
saw that.
Yeah, but you know what? I got to do what I got to do, and I'm looking to the future. I'm trying to, do what's best for me right now, not just for my music, but financially for my family and for my future kids. And yeah, that's kind of where my head's at right now. And so China is really where I want to prioritize, at least for this, next year.
You said you're making a lot of songs that you like, but you don't love.
Yeah.
Do you know why you don't love the songs you're making? Is there like a certain direction you're just trying to find?
Yeah, I think right now I'm having the biggest trouble with like figuring out what I want my music to like say right now. I feel like I've had those so many years of like writing sad songs, and then I had, the last 4 or 5 years of writing love songs, and like now I just I don't want to keep writing the same love songs, but it doesn't feel natural to write like heartbreak songs. I'm someone I will admit that like I have a little bit of an issue writing stuff that's not directly like that I'm going through. Like I wish I could step out of my body and just like write something completely not related to me, but it's just not that easy for me. So I think right now I'm just kind of struggling a little bit as to like what I want to say in my music going forward. And yeah.
You'll find it again.
I know.
In due time.
I don't feel any pressure about it.
I really like the idea of you building this whole thing in China is pretty cool. I love it.
Thank you.
No, you deserve this and then some.
Thank you so much.
You've worked very hard for a very long time.
Yeah, so. I have, and I appreciate it.
And your music's great. Like,
thank you.
Honestly, dude, it's amassed over 1 billion streams here in the States. Like, it deserves to be exponentially bigger.
I really appreciate that.
Places.
Thank you. And someone who, it's very easy to be discouraged as an American artist. There's so much competition. There's literally hundreds and thousands of artists being discovered every single day on all these platforms. And so as someone who felt like they were starting to like plateau and like figure out like what do I do about it, this whole China thing just like came at the right moment and just kind of lit a new fire underneath me. And I don't know, I just feel very content, and I'm just very hopeful for the future.
But it's a testament to the quality of the music you put out, so.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
One of my favorite songs is still Good Thing, and that came out almost 10 years ago, too.
That's crazy.
That song's amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's on the Overnight album, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's funny, on the way over here, I have like a 50-minute drive here, and I was listening to, I think, like our 2018 interview on Spotify. Dude, it's so crazy to hear like the stuff that I'm talking about and like just how different I am, and like it's really crazy. It's really crazy. But it was like the era where we were talking about Overnight, and I was about to go on the Overnight tour with Spencer Sutherland and Max, and then it got canceled because I wasn't selling enough tickets. And I'm like, I just feel bad for that kid that I was listening to because he was just in a rough place.
I remember that. It's all coming back to me now.
This industry, man, it's just been crazy. It's been insane. But like,
you just got to keep getting up and swinging.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I've done. And but listening to that podcast and like hearing me like 6 years ago, like I just felt like it brought back like weird memories. Like that was a kid who was like under so much pressure and worried so much about like streams and ticket sales, and I'm just happy I'm kind of not in that headspace anymore.
What's the difference? Like, what did you get rid of in your life to reach this place?
I don't know what I necessarily got rid of, but I mean, I'm just a whole different person than I was, when I kind of started out. I have a wife and a house, and I think it sets the foundation for like my happiness. And then everything that comes out of that, like my music and the content that I make, is all reflecting on like just my life at home. So I just think my relationship and my home life and my relationship with my friends and family, like it couldn't be any better. And I'm so blessed to say that. So I think that just kind of all bleeds into everything that I do. My music, my touring, I don't feel the pressure as much anymore. Like, I don't know.
Who was putting pressure on you before?
Record labels, fans, myself. Like I still put pressure on myself to like always stay productive, but like back then it's like, all right, you made an album, now get back to the studio, make an album that's better than that album, and it has to do better. And now it's like, just kind of take a breath. Just take a breath, and just maybe something as crazy as blowing up in China might happen. And, you just never know. You can't predict anything that's going to happen in this world and in this career. And so it's just kind of made me feel a lot more happy and light on my toes. And I don't know. I'm just not stressing as much as I used to.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you think it has anything to do with being in your 30s now?
Maybe, yeah. yeah, I mean, my goals are just different. Like I'm not
shift.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about like, what are the next venues that I'm going to upgrade to. I'm thinking about having kids. And I'm thinking about, how am I going to, make music and do what I do while, also being a great husband and father. Like, and it's crazy to say these things because I still feel like I'm 18 sometimes, but it's insane. Yeah. It's like, I think that getting older definitely has changed my mindset. When I'm on tour, it's like, it's different. I need alone time. I need my own hotel room. After the shows, I like going straight back to the hotel room and showering and sleeping. Like, we don't drink, we don't party. Like, it's a lot different these days, but I love it. I feel like a whole different person.
The realignment of priorities will allow for like more positive shit to flow in.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's cool. I'm excited to watch you rise in China, dude.
Thanks. I thought you said rise and shine. I'm excited to see you rise and shine.
That too, I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But like again, it's like you won't see it.
No, but like
you won't see it and you won't feel it.
I don't know, dude. I'm trying to get on those Chinese social media sites. We need to blow up in China.
I have a whole folder on my phone. It says China and it's all the apps.
Oh, you got to share that with me
it's
too.
Weibo, Bilibili, WeChat.
Oh,
WhatsApp.
take a screenshot of that shit.
All right, I will. But I mean, half of these things I can't access because you need a
Chinese phone number.
Chinese phone number. Yeah.
I'll figure that side of it out.
Yeah.
I'll find a guy.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I appreciate it.
But you're also over in South Korea writing songs for NCT 127, right?
Well, I did that here, yeah. But I mean, that was a lot of the songs that I'm making that don't, fit my vibe or my project. I'll send to my team and say, "Can you pitch these songs?" And
At 88 Rising?
No, that was man. I made that song. It's called Time Capsule under them, but it was a song that I wrote called Point Me Home like 2 years ago. And just another reason of like why you never know what's gonna happen. It's like that's a song that was just in my back burner. Like maybe it'll get sold or bought by another artist. And 2 years later, hey, NCT 127 wants to put it out. Okay,
great,
cool, awesome.
Consistency is literally everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Cul-de-sac came out last year?
Yeah.
What made you want to get back into rapping a little bit?
It's a good question. I don't know. Sometimes the instrumental just calls for it. Sometimes the topic just calls for it. That was me and my family have a group chat, and we'll send like the YouTube link of the cul-de-sac video.
The video is so good,
dude. I love that video so much. Like we'll send it to each other once every couple months and just be like, I miss this. Like it was just such an amazing experience to do that with my family, like in our garage. And I filmed the whole thing myself. Well, I had somebody film it, but I took all the stuff, I edited it, I wrote and produced the song by myself, and yeah, just having my family, and it was super cool. I love that song and that video. I actually had my dad come on stage with me in China at my Beijing show, and he played the drums because in the music video he's playing the drums. So he came on stage and he's playing the drums, and we made a whole big thing out of it. All the fans are going crazy, and then I get backstage, and like I get yelled at because my dad was not like on the list of approved performers in China, and technically he just performed.
Oh,
so
wow.
like they're like, you can't post anything about that, like you can't. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in China that's that we're learning every day. That's
you're learning a whole
lot
new world.
different. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have like translators on the ground? Like
yeah, we have people from the record label at all times, but we couldn't get around without them. I mean, when you're in China, like we're there for 2 or 3 weeks, and we don't see any other Westerners. Like we stick out like the sorest of thumbs. I'll turn around and my video guy, Matt, is just being like bombarded with people taking pictures of him just because he's American. It's really crazy.
I need to go there. I want to go to China.
Come see a show.
Well, if heaven could share you, I love the choir in there.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And I saw the video. You're kind of directing them.
Yeah, that was my little John Bellion moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love a good little 3 or 4 piece choir. That was a cool song. Yeah, we made that maybe like end of last year, but really cool song just about, I was in the middle of writing it and I texted my mom saying, if you could have one more day with your mom, what would you do with her? And she said, like, I would just take her to the beach. I would just sit there and like talk to her and just kind of fill her in on you and Jenny, my sister. And that was kind of like the inspiration behind the song. And yeah.
That's really special.
Yeah.
But how do you get there? Like, are you sitting down like just with feelings? Like, do you...
No, I don't. These days, I don't like run to the studio like, oh my God, I need to write about this today. It's more like you get into a room with a couple friends and you're like, what's the vibe? and somebody goes to the piano and starts playing chords, whether they're happy or sad, and you immediately know, okay, those chords are sick, keep those. This song is clearly going to be a sad song or a whatever. And then I think we just kind of gibberish melodies for a while, and then the hardest part is figuring out, like, all right, what's the tagline? What's the song title? What is this song going to be about? So like lyrics have always been my biggest thing, the thing that I take probably 75% of the time to like really hone in on when making a song. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool, just kind of song that everyone could relate to about losing someone and wishing they had, one more day to talk to them. And yeah.
And you really have just been dripping songs out whenever you feel like it.
Yeah. I mean, whenever I might go home today, make a song that I love, put it out in 2 weeks. Yeah, who knows?
Well, I want to ask 2 questions about tattoos. I know your fans were a little upset you covered your bust tattoo.
Was someone upset?
I saw people saying, no, the bust tattoo is gone, because didn't you get that for one of your tours?
Yeah, me and Kevin got matching. Kevin's my drummer.
Pop punk bro.
Yeah, he actually got rid of that. I texted him the other day. I'm like, dude, did you change your Instagram handle? Because that's like how I've known him since I met him.
That's how I know he is.
Yeah, he's growing up. We're all growing up. But we got these matching tour bus tattoos, and it was just fading, and it was such a bad tattoo. So when I was in China, I got this microphone over it. And then ironically, I get home, and this tattoo did not heal well. Like, terribly. It was the worst tattoo you've ever seen. So then I went to another guy in LA to now for the 3rd time cover this up and like change it, and now it looks great. But yeah, something about this area of my skin maybe doesn't accept ink well or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
And then I got this, which is the villa that we just got married at, Sunstone Villa.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is my favorite tattoo. I don't think I've really gotten any other ones since the last time I saw you.
No, but I just saw you were online, and I didn't know this story. You took Simone Biles to get her Olympic rings tattoo?
Yeah.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah. Yeah, so many things have happened so long ago that like I feel like I like to like kind of refresh new followers' memories when like, showing things that I used to do or things that have happened. But yeah, Simone and I became really close when she was at the 2016 Olympics, and she was singing Overnight in her hotel room. I'm sure we've talked about this on one of your interviews.
Definitely did.
Yeah. But yeah, it just we developed a friendship. And when she was on Dancing with the Stars, they put everyone who's on that show in the Palazzo apartment in Hollywood, across from the Grove, and that's where I was living. So even after becoming friends with her, then she moved like right next door to the apartment next to me. So one night I took her to this place on Melrose where I got this tattoo. And I'm like, you want to go get a tattoo? And she's like, yeah, I've been wanting to get the Olympic rings. And her mom was pissed. But it was awesome. It was really cool.
She's an icon.
Yeah, no, absolutely. She's the best. She's literally the GOAT.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
Damn. Life is crazy, right?
Life is crazy.
Have you thought about that? Like, your journey has been insane. You've lived many lives.
Yes. Yeah, I think about that all the time. Very blessed to just still, after all this time doing it, just, still be doing it. I don't know. Still have people that care to follow me and listen to my music and come see me. And the fact that I'm gaining new fans every day after so long doing it is like, that's everything to me. I don't care how you follow me, whether it's from discovering me from this or that, or like the fact that I'm gaining fans right now, 12 years into a career is just making me just so happy.
How does Brandi feel about it all?
How does she feel about what?
I mean, the fact that you're getting more and more famous every day.
I mean, it's not like I'm like sitting here like changing, like buying fancy cars and watches, but I'll always just be myself no matter what. But yeah, I mean, we post a lot of stuff together. A lot of both of our stuff has been going viral. She's been gaining a lot of fans too, and it's not like we'll ever change because of it, but it is really cool to see. It's helping both of, our careers, and yeah.
Do you think releasing Mini You has jinxed you into having all boys?
I've thought about that.
Yeah. When I first heard, I was like, oh, he's having all boys.
I've thought about that, and I really don't care. I will, like, if you asked me what I think what we're gonna have, I would say a girl or girls. I just feel like for some reason, I just feel like I'll be a better girl dad. I'm sure I'll be a great dad to either gender, but I just picture our first kid being a girl. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, you're jinxing it, you're gonna have a boy. Or a lot of people are saying I have to write the boy version of it. But I'll let somebody else do that.
So you're trying actively, right?
No, but like literally very soon on the honeymoon.
So,
Yeah.
You have it timed out, eh?
Well, we figured it would be fun to start on the honeymoon, which starts in like 9 days.
So where does it start? Where do you kick it off?
We're going to Italy. We actually have 2 friends separately getting married in Italy.
Oh, cool.
3 weeks apart. So we're like, all right, let's build a huge honeymoon around this. So we're going to Italy, doing a wedding, a lot of Italy, going to Greece, going back to Italy for another wedding,
Sick.
and then going to China for a festival.
Oh, that's
And then I'll
amazing.
stay in China for like 10 days. She unfortunately is going to have to fly home from the honeymoon alone, but I got to stay there and work.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, we're literally going from here to here to here to here. Like we're doing the whole globe.
Sick.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, have the time of your life.
Thank you.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
You got a good cat sitter?
Yeah, Brandy's mom.
Okay, good.
She lives right down the road.
Jesus, were you like volunteering or?
Well, no, I just know they got some cats, so I
You
gotta
do?
make sure they're taken care of.
This is a weird looking cat, I'm not gonna lie.
That's,
Is this one of those hairless cats? It looks like one of those like scary
don't
hairless
offend
cats.
it.
No,
Is this
that-
like your cat? Like
No.
did you make this
No.
into a pillow?
No, I got that like, I mean, how many moons ago?
I don't know. I don't even know the full story behind that cat. It's just been here for years.
I just got it at the Melrose
I
Trading
recognize it.
Post one day.
Oh, is that where you bought it?
I love my cats. I am like truly a cat dad. Like they are my
Interesting.
daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
But
dog guy.
I used to be a dog guy. I have no desire to ever have a dog.
Really? Yeah, your house is probably so clean because of it.
It is clean. It's just cats are like low maintenance. You can leave for like a full day and just leave food out, and they have each other. Dogs need to be walked and dragging all this mud.
Oh yeah, my dogs are is so high maintenance.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's worth it. Or
Yeah,
maybe not.
I don't know, man. I don't know. My dogs, they're a lot. I think about that sometimes. Like, what if I was a cat person? Like, my
You
life
can
would be
become
so
one.
differently. No, but I also have 4 dogs.
You have 4 dogs?
Yeah, too many dogs.
Yeah, that's a lot of maintenance, man.
How many cats do you have?
2.
That's a good number.
Yeah, and they're just chilling all day.
I had 2 dogs. That was a good number. And then I added another 2, and I was like, oof,
Yeah, I used to have 2 dogs. Well, my family, but yeah.
2 dogs. Is
I'm a cat guy now.
wow. Look at you. Big life changes for you, Jake. Miller.
Huge life change from dog to cat.
Well, excited to watch you to continue to rise.
Thank you.
We're here.
I'm just excited to see the next time you tour America, like what that tour is going to be like.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what that looks like too. Honestly, I think I've exhausted touring in America for now.
You made your rounds.
I made like 18 rounds.
I've seen you perform in so many different cities.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Los Angeles.
And
New
don't get me wrong,
York,
it's touring is
Ohio.
my favorite thing, but like the older I get, like the tour grind is not as much fun if it's not like massive venues, nice green rooms, like a beautiful tour bus. Like if these days I'm trying to save money and not get a tour bus, which costs like $70,000, you know, sitting in a white Sprinter van
Not great.
with lower back problems is not fun for 8 hours. Or, you know, loading into a 300 cap room that's like, it smells like shit. Like it's just not really where I want to be right now. So picture perfect scenario, I would love to, you know, tour again when I feel like, you know, the venues have been upgraded.
Yeah.
And if not, I'll do it anyways because I love seeing the fans and I miss them and I know they miss coming to the shows. But yeah,
You know, they could just hop on a flight to China.
It's that simple.
super easy, right?
Yeah, it's super like just get a passport.
It takes us like 6 months to get approved for like visas and stuff. It's such a process.
Because you work, right, while you're
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. I just got a California ID, by the way.
Oh.
After like 10 years of living here, I finally made the jump from Florida to California.
Well, yeah, you own a house here. You should.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail. But
Dude, big life moves for you, Jake Miller.
yeah.
Big life moves. You still rinsing with hydrogen peroxide?
Am I what?
Do you remember you
I did do that.
yeah. You still doing it? You have a good smile. Are your teeth fake these days? What's up?
No, these are real
I
teeth.
know why they're so white, because he's never drank coffee in his life.
Honestly, that's probably why.
But
yeah, I've
also
never tried it.
hydrogen peroxide.
That's so funny you say that. That was such like a thing for me for a long time. Yeah. No, I don't do that.
Really?
I brush my teeth. I do a mouthwash,
Okay.
floss when I feel like flossing. That's
Got
pretty
it.
much it.
You still skipping leg day?
No.
Nice,
No,
dude. That's
but I am
good.
wearing baggier pants so that you know,
Covers it
when
up.
I do skip leg day. it
You
does-
can't
but
tell.
Yeah, but no, I definitely am. I'm more dedicated to the
Good.
legs these days. Yeah, it's important. I have to with my lower back problems. Like I really do. Like I get out of bed and like I can't stand for like the first 20 minutes. I'm like, My whole torso is like this a little bit.
Are you a back sleeper? Are you a side sleeper?
I'm a side sleeper, and it's definitely the way I sleep.
You got to sleep with a pillow between your legs.
I've tried that. The only thing that helps is when I sleep on my back, which is just impossible for me.
It's the best way to sleep.
I know, but it's so hard. It's like, it's not comfortable. But yeah, after like 20 minutes of walking around, I'm like, all right, I'm adjusted. But
you need to, you know, it's really old. Like, you know, you're old when you should get a bed that like goes up and down.
Oh yeah.
You sleep in like zero gravity, you'll be great.
Yeah, probably. But
it's definitely a sleeping thing.
I know, it definitely is. But when I don't like work out abs or legs, the next day my back problems are really bad. So like for instance, on this honeymoon, when I probably won't be able to go to the gym, my back is going to be crushed. Mixed with sitting in a lot of plane seats. But anyways, 31-year-old problems.
Yeah, like thoughts and prayers being sent your way.
Thank you.
You know, you'll make it through.
Yeah, I can manage.
I'm sure you're flying first class.
No.
What?
To my honeymoon?
Man, he just bought
I'm trying
a
to
house.
save money. Oh, that's like $10,000 a ticket.
Yeah,
that's not worth it.
Traveling. I mean, I don't know.
It's not worth it.
He just had to pay for a wedding and a house and renovations.
It's just not worth it. I mean, I sleep on a flight anyway. Brandy's never flown
first class. It's just really hard
class.
to fly like when you're you don't want to get her like used to something. Right?
That's what I'm saying. She's like, I've never flown first class. I think it'd be fun. And I'm like, look at tickets. Like 2 tickets first class would cost more than the whole 3-week honeymoon. Is it worth it for like a good 8-hour, 10-hour sleep? I don't think so. Unless someone else is paying for my first class, I'm not paying for that myself. No way.
Respect.
I'm trying to save money, man.
Yeah, I'll go into debt. If I have to fly all that way,
I know. Zach is like as first class as it gets. Zach's like, sign me up.
Yeah. No, because like it's a long flight, and like
but you're all going to the same place.
Yeah, but you don't want to be around me if I've just flown 18 hours in coach.
I guess this is my question. Would you tonight rather have a really, really bad sleep or a good sleep, but you paid $10,000 for it?
Okay.
Just have a bad sleep.
Okay.
Wait, it's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, but the other thing too is like, okay, what if I
just sleep bad for one night and save money?
Here's the situation that happened to me. I was on a Singapore Airlines flight from Tokyo. I got sick, food poisoning, violently ill, vomiting in bags, the whole thing. Like, I've never been as sick as this.
Yeah.
If I had to deal with that in economy, it would have been a totally different experience for me.
Why though? Because you would have had to like get up and like.
I mean, I'm battling with like, first of all, like maybe 10 times the amount of people for like 3 bathrooms.
I mean, I've never had really the issue where like I have to go to the bathroom and like they're all taken. Like just wait 2 minutes and there'll be one that frees up.
Yeah, but 2 minutes, I'm vomiting in my seat, dude. Like, I don't know, dude.
I mean, a paper bag is a paper bag, whether you have a lot of leg room or not.
All I think about is like sickness. Like if I get sick in the air.
It's definitely more convenient. Is it $10,000 worth of convenience that you need to have one more foot of leg room?
Dude, I'd rather just not go.
That's fair too. Yeah. Just stay home.
That's happened to me before too, where I'm like, okay, like I just won't go.
Like you just will cancel the trip and stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess depending on what you're doing. Just gonna cancel my honeymoon because I don't want to get sick on the plane.
No, you got it. You're gonna have a great time.
I'm gonna have a great time. Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Time of your life.
This is an awesome studio, by the way.
The next time you come, it's gonna be a different
we're
one.
leaving this one again soon too.
Why? Why do you guys keep leaving?
We're building a new one.
Nice.
Every studio we've been in for the past 3 or 4 years, it's just been like temporary, thrown together with whatever's in like a storage closet. We've never actually like designed and built a studio.
Well, this one's great. But anyways, I'm sure the next one will be great.
Hopefully.
I'll see you in 2 years.
Yeah. No, it comes January. You can come sooner than that.
Yeah, I just mean like, I feel like our podcast schedule is like every 2 years.
I mean,
I might have a kid next time we do this.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember when Max first came and he had a kid. I was like, whoa, where'd this little thing come from?
Yeah, I actually am very, I look to Max and I see him and his kid.
He's the best.
And I'm just very like inspired, and I have so many questions for him that I wish I could just ask him. And he is a friend, but like I almost want him to like mentor me on like how to navigate the music industry with a young kid.
He's done it so beautifully.
He has done it great. He's done it in a great way, and I don't know how I'll ever want to leave the house and play shows and tour with a kid at the house. Like I'm gonna want to be there for every moment.
You can figure it out. Like he figured it out with Edie. Like it's really special.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, family's amazing. Growth is cool.
Growth is awesome.
That is life.
Yeah.
Jake Miller, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me, guys.
For your 10th appearance on the Zach Sang Show.
Is it really? It's not.
Yeah, 2013, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, twice because you came with Logan Henderson once, so twice in 2019.
Have you guys had anybody on the show more than me?
Liz Gillies, probably.
Okay. Liz Gillies, Ariana may give you somewhat run for your money. Also, like Selena Gomez comes up there.
She's definitely not this many times.
I don't know. BTS? But
you're
not
up there.
10.
I honestly love doing interviews with you guys. It's so much fun.
It's weird though, like people go through periods of time. Like you have a good spread here. You know what I mean? 2013 to now that's a long time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe 11 years. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was a whole different person. So were you?
Damn. Yeah, we were. Thanks for continuing to give us time and energy. I really appreciate
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're amazing.
Love you guys.
Jake Miller, everybody.